Yo, what is going on, legends? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is your boy Bud, and today we've got 5 things that I believe need to be added into AFL 23. So the other day I put out a story on my Instagram. If you don't already, go and follow that. I asked for what would you guys want to see included in AFL 23. So one of them was from Jai, and Jai asked for a My Career feature to be added into the game. That is totally understandable. Obviously, I do believe that as well. And a solo My Career is a very, very important thing to have in a sporting game. And it's probably going to increase your sales, if you're listening, Big Ant, by a fair bit as well, if that is included. Now, we do understand why it wasn't included, so they could focus on Pro Team. But where is Pro Team? That is a great question as well. Lukey responded with player lock. So what that means is you can actually lock on, or you're locked on to a certain player when you do play a game. So for example, if you do play Essendon, you can play a lock on Sam Draper and then you control Sam Draper only for the rest of the game. I know 2K has that option and it works pretty well, so that would be an awesome addition to include as well. Marshy obviously mentioned Pro Team. Where the hell is it? Like I said before, Pro Team, it's got to come out eventually, doesn't it? But pretty well, Pro Team, if you don't know already, Ultimate Team is the Pro Team, so hopefully that is out soon. We definitely do need that in this game though. Josh mentioned about Xbox. He would love to see Xbox get the game, which is fair enough as well. Jesse put in a very valid point as well. He would like to see that you are able to switch coaches or change coaches within the game. For example, Demo retiring, and then if you want to sack Michael Voss, then you can, but that would be a nice addition. I'm not sure if it would be on the top of their agenda, but if there's further games down the line, then hopefully they can include something like that, especially in a management career mode or even a season. G Dolphin, so William, in other words, he pretty well said the ability to change the camera angle with the right analog stick, so the press of a button, like they obviously do. I play a lot of 2K in my days, so they do that with 2K. Yeah. I'm not sure if it would be the right analog stick, but I'm sure they could include a quicker option to change the camera angle if you wanted to. But nonetheless, it's pretty easy to go into the settings and change it regardless. And the last one here with Train Lover is different halftime cutscenes. Yet again, another small feature that could be quite easily added into the game. It's obviously good that we have a cutscene for the halftime scenes, but it does get a bit repetitive. So like I said, if you don't already, go across, follow my Instagram, subscribe if you are new to the channel, obviously. So thank you to the people that did reach out. Obviously, I didn't read all the responses, but I do appreciate you guys getting in contact, because it is important that we do somewhat get our message across to the developers, Big Ant, for example, so they can hopefully improve their game. But here are the 5 things that I believe need to be added into the game, without the obvious ones being Pro Team and a My Career option. So the first one is the no advantage button needs to be added into the game. And what I mean by that is, if you get a free kick holding the ball, I'm not sure if they've sort of fixed it somewhat where they stop the play, but it always used to play on or take the advantage if your player picks up the ball after the free kick. And sometimes you don't always want that advantage. I'm pretty sure this was done in AFL Evolution 2, correct me if I'm wrong, but you could press the right analog stick to claim advantage or take no advantage. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was an option in that game, and I'm pretty sure they could code that in fairly easy into AFL 23. Number 2, I believe they need to add in the team lineups into the loading screen. So what I mean by that is they've got all the beautiful cutscenes loading into the game, so the pan shot for the oval, the players running out through the banner, the team songs, coin toss, all that, beautiful. But they need to include the team lineup for both teams. Then you sort of know if they've brought anyone else in, and then you can sort of show off who's sort of playing on your team as well. Number 3, and I probably think this is the biggest one of them all, especially for myself, but online, you need to have the ability to pause online games. And what I mean by that is, you can pause, but it doesn't actually stop the game as a collective. You need to have a certain amount of pauses, whether that's 3 or 4 pauses for 30 seconds each, where you can pause the game, pauses the game on both ends, so the game doesn't continue. And then if you need to quickly go away and then come back and resume the game, or whether you just want to change the tactics or actually change some interchange, whatever it is, you need the ability to be able to pause on both ends for online matches. Number 4, I believe it is the ability to have the interchange or tactics accessible via the D-pad on the controller. I know that, I'm pretty sure they had that in AFL Live, and I'm not sure why they went away from that. It's obviously good that we have tactics and interchange or automatic interchanges now available in the game, but you still have to go into a settings. And like I was saying before, if we don't have that online pause menu, then it's really hard to change your tactics mid-game. So they either have to include the pause menu for online games, or make the interchange and tactics available via the D-pad, so on the arrows of your controller. And last but not least, the thing that I think that needs to be added into the game immediately is the 50-meter penalty. Where is that in this game? I don't think it's actually in the game at the moment. Whether they decide to bring that out or not is another question. That is all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and let me know down below what you guys would like to see to be added in AFL 23. Anyway, I hope you guys do have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.